Hello and welcome to the next run of this marathon. I'm your current commentator. I'm Mark, and I'm gonna be with you, watching and commentating how Monster is playing currently the most popular category of this year apparently, Chungus percent, which is a meme category, very cool, very popular, and very unique.
Yeah, very unique.
Monster, do you have anything to say for now?
I think we can get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
And he's going. So, the gimmick of this category. Each actor in this game has some properties, and if we set Harris, specifically Harris, fatness property, which is built-in property for actors in Unreal Engine 1, if we set it to above 200, as you can see, we don't need to cast spells to actually trigger any sort of effects. Harris jumping basically causes area of effect, triggering all the magical items you can find in the game. As you could basically what happened here, Monster landed next to the gargoyle, which was enough to trigger the Lumos effect. So he didn't have to cast a spell. Thanks to this behavior, we can finish the game without casting a spell once, which is actually amazing. You can notice the category is actually only 12 minutes long. It's because Monster is gonna just boost out of bounds right here, just in a moment. The Sillage drop is actually pretty hard. Okay, perfect, second try. And we got the jump. Yep. Okay, and he's heading to the forest, and maybe you're thinking, okay, but why are we heading to the forest? Like, it's not this part of the game yet. This is a night map. And while you are on the night map, you can go and enter the forest whenever you actually want. The issue is we can only enter the night map twice during the entire game. You could also think, why are we not entering it during any percent, right? If we can get there like straight into at the beginning of the game. Yeah, and the Monster just showed what's wrong. He just jumped next to Spongify Tail. And we don't have Spongify at this point of the game in any percent. However, if he can cast spells just by jumping next to the tile, I mean, it's whatever. We can do it. Same with all those webs. We can just jump next to them. He can even wave his wand on all of those things, on pixies, on vines, on cobwebs, on Spongify tiles. He cannot trigger them right now because he didn't learn the spells yet. Just look at it. He can just jump next to it, and we're good. That's basically what made this category so popular. It's so unique in the gameplay. It's unlike anything else. And slowly but surely we're getting close to the end of the forest. What's worth mentioning, we can also see he's using every glitch we can use in normal categories like brightness boosting. One thing we're not gonna see is Quidditch warping because there's nothing to warp from. Like it's not forbidden. It's just pointless. We have to be careful with this tree because we can accidentally make it go back up. Okay, perfect. And we're entering Aragog, which is arguably the coolest part of the run.
Yep. One of my favorites.
The first phase, yeah, it could be underwhelming because we have to cut all the spider webs, something we don't do even in the glitchless runs. However, the second phase is where the fun begins. As you can imagine, we cannot cast spells on Aragog because we don't even have Free to Zebra yet, and as Monster just presented, he's too far away to just jump next to him. So what we do is stay back there, close to the wall, and lure him closer to us. And now, as he got there, we can just keep jumping very close to him to make sure we get all the crits. And because we keep jumping through him, he doesn't lose aggro on us, and stays very close to us and just dies pretty quickly. That was very clean Aragog.
Yep.
There's so much tech done for this Aragog actually in Chungus. It also gave birth to current glitchless Aragog strats, which is very cool. Okay, we're done with Forest, first of the two main levels of the run, if we exclude Willow, and we're heading to the Chamber of Secrets, which is which, as you can imagine, we are only 4 minutes in, and we're already at the end of the game, which is insane, and we still haven't cast a single spell.
Okay.
Once we get into the Chamber of Secrets, we can expect Monster to go for some very hard tricks.
Yeah, like Skirt Snipe, yeah.
Yes, Scar Snipe known from
One
all
of the
other categories.
one of the hardest strats, you know.
Yeah, very inconsistent, hard to learn, and basically
that
boom,
was
done.
really hard.
Boom and done. Perfect, perfect. This room also has one of, actually, unironically, very hard strats. Let's see if Portal goes for it. He doesn't, but he goes for he's going to display actually Chungus unique strat. Because we didn't technically cast spell on this stalactite. Stalactite? Stalagmite? Stalactite. Yeah, it's stalactite. Since we didn't actually cast spell on it, the trigger was still active, so once we jumped next to it, it started going up again, defying the law of physics, but it was actually beneficial for us because it let us basically skip all the jumping around and actually boosting. And Pixie Proxy Room also was very unique for this category. Portal got it Monster got it flawlessly, and we're heading to the Chamber 2. Doing boost in normal boost we could expect from any percent. Going down the elevator. Don't get stuck, please. Thank you, thank you. Jumping around and just triggering everything is so fun, actually.
Yeah.
Portal allows.
That's why I don't like
Portal...
this category. Wait, what?
I wanted to say something, but never mind.
Okay.
The Boulder Chase. The Boulder Chase is similar to any percent, just with one exception. We want to land before the vines as soon as possible. Just to make sure they are breaking before we actually touch them. Because once we touch them, we're losing all the speed. So Monster is trying to jump a bit earlier, just to make sure they break before he actually gets stuck on them. And the last room. We don't have to turn around and cast on the rope. We can just jump next to it, and everything works perfectly. So technically this strat is even easier than any percent. And we're heading to the snake. One thing we have to mention: beams from the sword don't count as spells. That way, just we can like throw our energy beams on the snake without actually invalidating the category, because yeah, those are not spells. It's just pure magic, I guess. Keep in mind, people who play Chungus %, especially top runners, are very experienced when it comes to cycling the snake, because this category is extremely short. So if you grind the run, oh no, if you grind the run, you basically have to get 2 cycles to get a competitive time. Just one thing to keep in mind: we haven't been to the potions classroom, so we don't have any potion. So this is amazing.
2 cycle.
2 cycle
Nice.
with no potion, with getting hit at the beginning of the second phase. So yeah, look at this sliver of the health. He doesn't have any potion. If he was
and
if the snake hit him once
time.
more, it would have been done. Time.
Oh my god.
Amazing run. Actually,
Yeah.
sub 9. This, I believe, it would be about low 8 loadless. We should put you
so.
definitely in the top 10 of the category, right?
Yeah.
If we assume it's about 20, I guess 20 seconds of load, 25 seconds of load. How long?
I don't know. I will need to check.
But if we assume no matter which value, it's still top 10 of the category, which has almost 30 runners. So yeah, it's actually amazing time, especially considering how grinded this category is, and it's in marathon settings. So GG Monster,
Yeah, GG.
amazing run,
Thanks, Mark,
amazing
for
performance.
commentating. Really, really thanks.
No problem, man.
Okay.
So yeah, next on the deck we have Sami playing all wizard cards run. It's actually his specialty. Sami is master of the cards in this game. He knows all of them, and you can expect amazing commentary from him as well.
Yeah. Good luck for him.
So we're going to a quick transition and we'll be back soon.